Yo, welcome back to the channel. So today I've got an interesting story for you about how I built a £400,000 a year turnover business from property in the UK back in 2006. I ran the business myself for 3 years and then shut it down and moved to Madagascar. So anybody can do this. If you want to start a business in property with as little as £1,500, it's very easy to do in the UK and probably in most of the world, to be honest with you, especially places like Europe, America, Canada, places like that. So what I did was I rented a 3-bedroom house from a lady who owned about 4 or 5 houses. I paid £500 a month for the rent. I gave her £500 plus she wanted £500 deposit for the property. And I told her that I was going to use it for my wife, my children, and myself were going to live there. But I wasn't even married and I didn't have any children at the time. So it was a bit of a white lie, to be honest with you. The next thing I did was I rented the rooms out, the 3 bedrooms, and I converted the dining room into a 4th bedroom. And I rented it all through DSS, housing benefit for unemployed people. The government paid the rent direct into my bank account at the rate of £75 per week, and I ended up with 25 houses within 6 months. It was pretty good business. I ended up with over 100 tenants, and each one was paying £75, which gave me £7,500 a week income. Out of that, I had to pay around about half of the money in rent and electric, gas, water and rates, because I obviously had to cover all the bills. The tenants did pay me a little bit towards the electric and gas, so it wasn't too bad. But the profit margin was fantastic, to be honest with you, and it was pretty easy. There wasn't that, although I had 100 tenants, there really wasn't that much to it. Anybody can do this. You can literally go and rent a house. Don't use an agent. Find a house that's for rent through a private landlord, through a newspaper advert or something like that, and tell them you want to rent the house. Obviously it's not exactly totally legal to do because it is subletting, but the worst case scenario is they ask you for the keys back and you have to give the house up, I guess. It never happened to me. I paid the rent on time every month. The landlord was well happy. I kept the place maintained. I looked after the tenants, I looked after the place, and everybody was a winner. Everybody got what they wanted. The tenants got a room. I got serious income from it. And the landlord got their rent what they wanted. So the houses are all unfurnished when I took them on. I bought all the furniture second-hand from charity shops, free cycle, places like that. You know, you can get everything dirt cheap, to be honest with you, especially in the UK. Like, you can get beds for £20, £30, things like that. Washing machines for £50. Most of the houses I rented already had all the kitchen stuff in, all the white goods at least anyway. So it wasn't too bad. Some of them even had a few bits of furniture knocking around in the houses. After a while, the government contacted me after about 3 years and said they wanted to investigate me for all my rooms and stuff like that. And I was going to Madagascar in about a month and a half after that anyway. So I just shut all the housing claims down and threw all the tenants out, and that was the end of that. And there was nothing to investigate at the end of the day. But they weren't too happy about paying me £7,500 a week, and I think it sort of wound them up a little bit, really, to be honest with you. Even though I was doing exactly what they wanted, which was to take youngsters who were under 25 at the time and put them out of 1-bedroom flats and 2-bedroom houses and stuff and put them into roomlets. So there you go. I don't know whether you can still do it. I should imagine you can do. But the key to it is to definitely find a 3-bedroom house with a low rent. You want an ex-council house, really, and make sure it's got a dining room so you can convert it into 4 bedrooms. And make yourself rich by doing it. It's not that hard. So there you go. I don't think there's anything else to add to that, really, but good luck with it and give it a go. Why not? You can get on the property ladder for as little as £1,500, £1,000 for the rent and the deposit, and £500 for the furniture. And then you can make £600 per property per month Happy days. See you in the next video. Oh, by the way, this is not legal advice that I'm giving you. Check it out. Make sure you do it legally, because I don't want to get any comeback from me or you. Good luck. See you in the next video.